Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Brings up second.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 11 carries, 58 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and this is recovered by the Chargers. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
At the 21-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And able to get him down has reached the 5.
Los Angeles.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The return is Reed. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
31-yard line.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Charger ball carrier.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now. Escaping the pressure right. Open man, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Allen's first catch. Good for a 1st down.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 30. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down, Chargers.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert going deep here for Allen. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Hunter Henry. Touchdown.
Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Hopkins on.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Herbert just beat the play clock. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
And you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Over first and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Keenan Allen marches back onto the field. Second quarter here, he has only one catch, but they have the lead. You got to think there's going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
Yeah, well, so far, just the single catch. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter three. The final two quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Number 30.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And it's complete. Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
Once more, here's Eckler. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's third down.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Chargers.
Running on first down, Eckler. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Ekeler. Touchdown number 18 on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 more on that one and another first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Elliott. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd and 6.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Play action. It's Herbert. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Arlington. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. First down, and they stick with Ekeler. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And the Chargers first down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 14. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Chargers.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Stephen Parker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. It just can't get off the ground, and that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Prescott. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 4 there and gives them a new set of downs. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Prescott yet again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Sideline throw, that's caught, Amari Cooper. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This will be caught at about the 6. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, it
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
A 4-yard gain brings up
second and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard line.
It's Eckler again, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now Pollard. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense.